All right, hi everybody. It's Bonkai922. Here to bring you the Severing Crime Match episode review. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone noticed the Evangelion movie came out. I saw like 31 minutes of it. It literally just fucked my head off. It was like a mind fuck of just epic proportions. So I will get to reviewing that, watching that whole movie probably later tonight or tomorrow night, which is probably Friday night. I'll probably do it, and then I'll try to do some kind of review or something. Yeah, but that's not what this is about. Severing Crime Match, episode 4 review. This one was pretty interesting. Last week's episode was top notch. Like, whew, sledgehammer guy, And I'm noticing a lot of people within the community have changed their tune with this show. Maybe not for Data Live, because I can understand why people wouldn't watch Data Live. But this show, people are opening up and they're saying, oh, yeah, Bonkai, this is not as bad as I thought. This is a pretty good show. Yeah, it is. This episode, even though it wasn't really like last week's, I'm still giving it a 4 because of what transpired in the episode. Because we found some shit out, like interesting shit about what's happening. Now, beginning of the episode, we have pretty much like a just like Iwa. He's they call him not Iwa, Kiri. He's basically narrating and telling how it's been a few weeks, what have you, since the sledgehammer incident, and they go back to school. And not really, they went back to school because they went on spring break. And he's saying how during spring break he was cutting her hair every day. And they're just showing you what the story was, what classes they were in, and whatnot. And we see one of the sisters, one of the whatchamacallit, Bonozaka sisters. And I believe it's the one who's the crazy lady. The one who's got the fucking screw loose, silver-haired one. She's there, and apparently he's in the same class as her. And he tells her that he was basically talking to her and saying you could make friends if you wanted to. Just open up, And it was just like, a scene there in the beginning with her and Iwa, Queen of Hair. And she shakes her hand and saying, nice to meet you. I'm in to be in your class. And then he was like, ooh, she's like freaking out. She just can't shake her hand because she feels like, because she uses a killing goods and she can't, with that. And I forgot to mention what the name of this episode was. The name of the episode was called Where's the Guest? And pretty much we had that scene. And the rest of the episode is pretty just cut and dry. Nothing really happens until, we also see Kiwi. He's claim in front of, that sister, saying that I'm going to protect her and everything and so on and so forth. Then, we see Kiri is then going with Iwa and his other classmates shopping, what have you. And they go to this one restaurant place to eat at, which is not really a restaurant, it's like a club. And it apparently is not limited to minors, so they decide to go into this club area thing. And Iwa asks the lady, oh, do you know if this is the right address? And she says, I can't tell you that because I'm blind. And she's blind. And later on, I felt very interesting that the guy who was fixing, because there was a not a grand piano. It's like it was a white piano in the room. He apparently is deaf. Deaf. I was totally blown away by that. I was like, wow, a blind pianist, and the guy fixing the piano is deaf. Go figure. But anyway, they're the restaurant area thing. They're at that place, and they're listening to her playing the piano and everything because she plays it for him. I really liked this scene. It was very, mellow, and I love the music in this show. The music in this anime is phenomenal. Just top notch, phenomenal. Week in and week out. So yeah, it was just awesome. And then she's playing the music, and there's a scene with Iwa that like she's like having a panic attack or something, but that's really nothing. And on the corner of his eye, Kiri sees this guy with a book, and he's talking about the Queen of Hair being bathed and stuff, and he walks out, and his teeth, he looked like black. Not what am I saying? He looked like Soul from Soul Eater. I know that sounds weird, but you know how in Soul Eater where, and it's not only Soul, I think it's Black Star as well. He'll have those sharp dagger teeth animation kind of thing where he's got the dagger teeth. That's what this guy had, and I was surprised. I was like, damn. And basically, Kiri confronts him outside, and he calls him Mr. Severin, and he's not there to fight him. That's not what he's there for. He's just telling him, it's a greeting, and his Killing Good was different. The book was actually a book that he uses to judge criminals. I was like, not like the Death Note though. I know what people are going to think. It's like the Death Note. No, it's not. What basically it does is, what he does is he says the crimes that they've committed, and he hangs them. This rope comes out of nowhere, this noose, and he hangs them. And they basically, what he did was, this police officer who was going to arrest him. And she was like, she's like scared shitless, this police officer. She's trying to arrest him with her handcuffs and whatnot. And he says, oh, you're scared. And she's hanging there. And it was like, for a moment, it was very S&M-ish in a way. Because she was hanging there, and the rope broke, and she survived. But the way she was like she was having an orgasm, I was like, what the fuck is this? I was bugging out with that. But what ends on happening is he leaves, and he's telling him that, what he's trying to do, this guy is, he's catching people in the act. He's catching authors, Killing Good authors, in the act of killing and judging them. That's pretty much what he's doing, which is kind of interesting. Now, after this scene, Kiri goes back, and the food's there, and they're eating, and one of his friends, the one with the blonde hair, the one who works at the beauty parlor, is asking her, why is it that you stopped midway in the song? And she was saying, like, it was because of how, she leaves it to the audience's way or something. And she notices Iwa's hair. So she has an interest to some extent to Iwa. And then after that, they leave. After that, there was a scene also where Kiri brought the policewoman who was being hanged to the hospital and was confronting those two sisters. And apparently there's an organization who I'm trying to find the word to say this. They support and are even suggesting to authors to go and kill the Queen of Hair. which is what this organization does. And they're called, I believe, Gossip. So, from what was said in this episode about this organization, that is what they're doing. Because it's suggested, because the police officer finds out from Kiri and the two sisters about killing goods and all that jazz. And it's suggested. And this police officer is trying to stop him from doing these things, from killing criminals, apparently. This feels like Death Note. That guy feels like Light Yagami. When he had the book and everything, I was like, damn. Where's Light Yagami? Yeah? Like, where is he? But it's different. It's not like he's writing names in a book. What he's doing is he's judging people. So, put a food, throw him a judge, and decide if the rope breaks, they're innocent. If it doesn't, they're guilty. Then later on, we go back to that restaurant. Apparently, that's when it was revealed that the guy who was working on the piano, yeah, he's deaf. And the girl is blind, obviously. And we see, and she says to him that girl is probably the Queen of Hair. And she says she doesn't want to kill her for her wishes, but people, and he's the guy. He's got this bag, and it seems to be a corpse. I'm like, what? And he's got the bag with a body, and throws it down the cellar and closes it. And apparently, that person was somebody who went to them, who was telling them to go kill the Queen of Hair. So these guys are also, they're not, they are, I don't know if they're authors, though, of a killing group. That's the only thing. But they're on that. But also, there was a little extra scene that happened where Iwa goes back to the girl and is telling her what she's doing later on with a camping trip and everything. She says, oh, that's nice. And saying that you should have someone that's there with you to do stargazing. And do you have that person? And then he was thinking, obviously, about Kiri when she said that. And that's pretty much what happened in this episode. Pretty good episode, 4 out of 5. Like I said, the only reason I'm giving this 4 out of 5 is because, I'm trying to think. I forgot why I'm giving this 4 out of 5. I forgot why I'm giving this 4. Oh, yeah. Because the information we got from this group, the Gossips, and, this was a pretty interesting episode with this couple, these two people at this restaurant, bar thing, who apparently kill as well. And I thought that was interesting. So, and I like the tone, how this episode was toned. It was toned pretty well. I liked the environment. I liked how the music was being played, the setting, the whole shebang. It was done very well. And it didn't. It was pretty awesome too. That guy with the hanging. That was fun too. That part and in the ending was really good about this episode. So, yeah. I'm glad. I'm really fucking glad people are giving this show a second chance. Hockey. Hockey. He told me Bankai. I'm checking this show out again. Crime Match is pretty damn good. I'm like, yeah. I told you, man. It's really good. It's a seinen, for Christ's sake, the manga. So, yeah. Check this show out. It's really good. Give it a shot. Crime Edge, Severing Crime Edge is awesome. And that's all I got for you guys. So, yeah. This has been Bankai 922. I'll see you guys later. By the way, Medica Box Vinyl came out. Tonight there will be a live stream. Be there or be square, bitches. Stealing the first Earl's standard there. And that's what I got for you. So yeah, this is Bankai 922. I'll see you guys later. Good episode of Crime Edge, Medica Box, and Ava 3.0. I will do it soon. I will do it soon. See ya. Beware of the Death Note.